New intro. So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. Married Texas pastor who claims that he was only counseling a young girl and her family is now in jail after police say that he was grooming her and gave her biologics and then went after her multiple times in the last month, including at the church. And as of the very last encounter, that teenager has since been hospitalized. Brian Pounds, age 45, who is listed as the lead pastor at First Assembly of God in Vernon, along with his wife Amy, have been charged with SA of a minor and delivery of a controlled substance to a minor. Police say that they first spoke to the teenager's mother on July 1st while she was searching for her daughter at a motel. Pounds, who was present at the motel, told officers that he was at the motel to help get a room for a person in need. That room had reportedly been rented in the name of First Assembly of God. The girl was later discovered at a nearby Walmart by her mother, who took her to the Vernon Police Department. During an interview with officers that day, the teenager revealed that she had been having interactions with the pastor and then using biologics at the motel. She also stated that she had been having interactions with the pastor for about a month since the first initiated their first interaction and contact with her at his church when he was supposed to be counseling her. The teenager was taken to the United Regional Healthcare in Wichita Falls, where she was admitted to the hospital with medical complications for using biologics. 5 days later, she gave police additional details about her contact with the pastor during a forensic interview. Quote, Pounds began the grooming process by getting Jane Doe a job cleaning houses for elderly people. Pounds then began to meet Jane Doe at his church in Vernon. Pounds started offering Jane Doe biologics at the church. Pounds continued to meet with Jane Doe at the church for what Jane Doe described as counseling. Jane Doe said that Pounds would offer biologics while at the church. The teenager went on to describe 2 encounters with Pounds at the church. She revealed that the day her mother caught her at the motel, the pastor gave her biologics before the interaction had occurred with her again and then went after her during the act. Quote, Pounds gave her biologics to smoke and to get high. Jane Doe said that Pounds then had an interaction with her, and 2 things have been redacted from that statement. And then Jane Doe stated that during the course of the interaction, Pounds placed both of his hands directly on her. Calls made to Vernon First Assembly of God by the Christian Post on Thursday went unanswered. On their website, the church states that they are committed to discovering what it means to represent God on earth. Quote, we believe the church is made up of all believers and expressed through various local bodies of worship. Our active participation in a body of believers gives evidence to our commitment to the discovery of what it means to be Christ's body on earth. Pounds was booked into the Wichita County Jail on July 16th for the incident and delivery of a biologic. His bail was set to $200,000. I just want to give a shout out to the person that keeps trying to post, links about stories that have nothing to do with the stories, right? That I choose to deliver on my platform, right? Just because you don't like the faces or how it is that I'm delivering these stories, it doesn't make it any less true. And by you trying to, show other stories of like, oh, but look at, what's happening here and here and here. Like I said, that has nothing to do with the story that is here. That's why, you cannot see yourself at this moment in time. And that's why other people can't sit up there and see you because you're trying to detract away from the information that is being given and the story that is being listed at this moment in time because you don't like looking at your own reflection. So within that, I need you to take that up with whatever white horse that you rode in on. whatever God that you kneel down to, because I am not it. It seems like that is a personal problem, that you cannot face what it is in the mirror because you have been lied to for so many years to basically um, conform and believe that black people are, pretty much the issue, when it comes to crime and all these other things dealing with the United States. Like I said before, a lot of people have been brainwashed out here, and a lot of that brainwashing is technically being undone. And you have a lot of individuals that want to fight the truth that is being directly put out. Like I said, and I've said many a times in probably a few thousand videos, you have the global minority who is the majority on the face of this continent, who does the utmost atrocious and heinous crimes and barely suffer any type of consequences. And that's due to the fact that they created and built a system completely for themselves that is there to protect themselves and to barely prosecute themselves. But it's made to then demonize and prosecute others to the fullest extent for the exact same crimes, or crimes that are smaller, such as stealing a loaf of bread or candy. Bow. If you're black, guess what? You're getting 30 years in life to life in prison, right? Mind you, you got this pastor, ain't nothing really happening. They set his bail to about 200 grand. And I'm pretty sure that somebody, if they really wanted to, if the church really wanted to, they were like, all right, we're going to sit up there and get you out. And they can sit up there and do it. And he'll be out free just to sit up there and do the exact same thing and to get caught doing the exact same thing that he just did. The other thing that I want to also list as well as what's up with the parenting here? Where's the father? Where is the father at? Like I said before, whenever I hear stories or I do stories like this, I never, hear a lot of these people that like to run their mouth. I never hear them asking where's the father in the situation. Like I said, where's the father? All I hear all the time is the mother this, the mother that, the mother this, the mother that, but I never hear about the father. Be like, all right, I'm about to sit up here and and give some justice. I'm about to sit up there and defend my child. Like I said, where's the teachings from the father to teach her, that young girl, yo, this is not, you're not supposed to be talking to, grown men. You're supposed to be talking to guys your age, right? You're not supposed to be doing none of this. You're not supposed to be active in any of these things. Like, this is above your age grade. You're not supposed to be here right now, right? Like I said before, see what happens when, a father figure isn't there. It seems like a father figure wasn't there. This is why she was able to, in a sense, get into contact with this pastor who was a man of God that was laying down, quote unquote, healing hands, right? And trying to help her through whatever situations while also helping and healing himself for his own selfish gains and needs, all in, in disguise of, being a godly man and in the word of God and, serving God and all this other stuff. Like I said, the church got a problem. So a lot of you church folks out here, I don't know what y'all doing. Instead of gossiping about, what somebody else is sitting up there doing, all their relationships and all this other stuff, y'all need to start gossiping and talking about a lot of these stories I'm putting out, where it's dealing with church folks sitting up there committing this, where it's dealing with pastors, preachers, whatever you want to sit up there and call it, where it deals with people in the congregation sitting up there doing a lot of stuff. Y'all need to be sitting up there talking about this. Y'all need to be talking about trying to out a lot of these people who are amongst you, wolves in sheep's clothing, as y'all like to sit up there and say, that's sitting up there amongst y'all committing a lot of these acts. Like I said, I get tired of people like, oh, some up there told me, that person wasn't who they said they was. I just knew it. I just knew it. I just couldn't sit up there. Man, shut up with that. Because if you really knew something, you would have did something about it, but you not. Like I said, running your mouth for a conversation piece just to have something to say. Like I said, that's crazy. People need to sit up there and stop doing that. Like that, like I said before, all this stuff for like cupcake points, brownie points, cookie, like this is stupid. It's stupid. It's 100% stupid. And also knowing the fact that you got a lot of people sitting up here getting harmed. You got a lot of families out here getting harmed. But like I said before, people really don't care. And like I told people before, the court system and others out here, other adults out here, don't really care about kids. This is why stuff like this is able to sit up there and happen in a multitude of communities. And I keep doing video after video after video after video. And yet look at what we got. We still got the same thing. Is mainstream media going to keep repeatedly putting these stories out here? No, because they know it's not going to sell. It's not going to get any views. It's not going to pull any advertisers. So they're going to go for the stories that they know that they're going to generate revenue, which is all black everything. Like I said, people don't even understand the games they get played when it comes into dealing with the media and different things like that. They will show you the things that they know is going to make money. Like I said, journalism used to be about telling the truth. It used to be about telling the stuff that's hidden in the dark. Now, it's not. Whatever is hot is what they're going to sit up there and do. So this is why you now see the media, local news, now talking about everything, all these Karen videos and stuff, because that's the stuff that generates views. They will literally, promote segments and do segments specifically on that and spend like 5 to 10 minutes talking about it versus actual news that's going on around the world. Like I said, the Coliseum is open and people don't even realize it. But it's whatever. But anyways, let me know what y'all think about this video and everything that I listed in the comment description below. And as always, peace, love, and stay tuned for the next video.